Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you a little afternoon baseball on this Monday or whenever you watch. And it's going to be the 1960s Classic Decade season once again from Action PC Baseball. And it will be the Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. I'll be playing as the Baltimore Orioles. I did set both lineups, and these are statistically the best lineups against each pitcher. It's going to be lefty versus lefty, Whitey Ford versus Dave McNally. So let's give you the starting lineups and head to Memorial Stadium. Jack Dawson is at the ballpark. Hope all is well, my friend. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. For the New York Yankees, leading off, playing second base is Bobby Richardson. Lopez will be in left. Mantle will be in center. The cleanup hitter doing the catching is Elston Howard. Tresh will be at short. Maris will be in right. Boyer will man the hot corner and bat seventh. Bill Muth Skowron will bat eighth and play first. And Whitey Ford bats ninth and will toe the rubber for the Yankees. For the Baltimore Orioles, Pittsfield, Massachusetts native Mark Belanger will lead things off. He's the shortstop. Davey Johnson will be at second and bat second. Paul Blair in center. Cleanup hitter Brooks Robinson at third, the human vacuum cleaner. Brand will be in right. Powell will be at first. In left field is Bowens. Batting eighth, doing the catching is Trinados. Dave McNally will do the pitching and will bat ninth. Mark Forsberg is at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Again, I'll be playing as the Orioles, the home team. Most of the games you'll see, I've decided when we play these games from the 60s decade, these are what Action PC has made a team of players from each team in the 60s. There are no doppelgangers, no duplicate players, and they made a team. So it's not necessarily an all-star team, but it is the best players in their eyes. 32-man rosters, all players are eligible. And let's get to the ballpark. So here comes Bobby Richardson. Batted .302, 8 homers, 59 ribbies, right-handed stick. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal for the Orioles. The pitch from McNally. Richardson sends that ball right center actually to right. Brands makes the catch. Blair was racing over to back it up, but Brand had the beat on it. One down. That'll bring up the left fielder for the Yankees, Hector Lopez. Lopez, 284. 9 homers and 42 ribbies. And what I'm talking about, this is Hector Lopez's 1960 season for the Yankees. Bobby Richardson was the 1962 season. So they're taking the best season for that player. So here's Lopez. 1 out, no one on. Trinados sets the target. McNally rocks and deals. Ground ball past the mound. Belanger charges. Quick release. Powell with the stretch. Bang, bang play at first. Did they get him? Yes! Nice stretch by Boog Powell. Barbecue on everybody. So 2 outs, base is empty for the switch-hitting Mickey Mantle. Mantle, season of choice. Can you guess it? 1961. 317, 54 homers, 128 ribbies. McNally and the O's looking for a 1-2-3 inning. He's ready to work. He deals to the Mick. Fouled back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We do it again. Trinados sets the target. Pitch homeward bound. Mantle rips a shot to left. Bowens has it, throws it back in towards Belanger. Mantle keeps the inning alive for Elston Howard, the Yankee catcher. Season of choice, 1961. 348, 21 homers, 77 ribbies. On deck is Tresh. Powell holds Mantle on. The pitch to Howard. And that's a base hit to right. Here come the Yankees. Brand has it. Mantle's going to go first to third. 2 outs, runners on the corners for Tom Tresh, the shortstop. Season of choice, 1962 for Tresh. 286, 20 homers, 93 ribbies. McNally rubs up the baseball. He's back up on the bump. The leg kick and the pitch to Tresh. Fly ball. Bowens in left at the wall. Makes the catch. And the Orioles escape disaster. Yankees strand 2 at the ballpark. Our good friend RJL518. Check out that wonderful channel. Our good friend Rob. Due up for the Orioles, Belanger, Johnson, and Blair. Mark Belanger, season 1969. Belanger batted .287, 2 home runs, and 50 ribbies. Behind the plate, Elston Howard, 8-range, 5-arm. Whitey Ford is an 8-range on the mound. Boyer, an 8 at third when it comes to defensive range. Tresh is a 6. Richard at short. Richardson's a 10 at first. And Bill Moose-Skowron is a 7 at first. Richardson's a 10 at second, Lopez out in left, 7-range, 4-arm. Mantle in center, 9-range, 9-arm. And Roger Maris, 9-range, 7-arm. We'll give you the Orioles' defensive lineup in the top of the second. So here's Belanger. 7 out of 10 bunting ability when it comes to bunting for a hit. He's going to swing away here, though. Ford deals. Belanger grounds it past the mound. Richardson backhands it. Fires to Skowron, 1 down. Now bring up Davey Johnson. Johnson, 1969 season. 280, 7 homers, 57 ribbies. Blair on deck. Howard goes through the signs. A quick nod of the head from Whitey Ford. The pitch to Davey Johnson. Johnson rips it foul down the left field line. 2-2 count to Davey. The windup and the pitch. Johnson, base hit left center field. So Johnson's at first. Skowron will hold him on, and that will bring up the Orioles center fielder Paul Blair. Blair, 1969 season. 285, 26 bippity-boppity-boom, 76 runners knocked in. Yankees hoping to turn 2 up the middle with Tresh and Richardson. Here's the pitch to Blair. Blair sends that ball shallow right. Maris comes in. He makes the catch. Racing back to first is Davey Johnson. Here's the human vacuum cleaner, Brooks Robinson. Robinson, 1964 season. 317, 28 homers, 119 runners knocked in. Johnson will be off on contact. Howard wiggles the fingers. Ford acknowledges with a quick nod of the head. The windup and the pitch to Brooksy. Robinson, fly ball, shallow right. Maris is there, and the side is retired. We're through 1, no score here at Memorial Stadium. Due up for the Yankees, Maris, Boyer, and Bill Moose-Skowron. What season do you think they used for Roger Maris? Gee, I wonder. 1961. Shocking. When he broke the Bambino's single-season home run record, he batted .269, 61 homers, and drove in 142. So here's Maris, lefty-lefty matchup. Maris did struggle in 61 against left-handed pitching, only .232. Trinado sets up inside. The pitch from McNally. Tails out over the plate. That ball's going right center field, but Blair's there at the track, 1 down. And here comes Clete Boyer, third baseman. Brother Ken played for the Cardinals. complete 1962 season. 272, 18 bippity boppity boom. 69 runners knocked in. The pitch from McNally. Boyer, fly ball, center field. That's deep. Blair's there again, and what a catch by Blair as he goes leaping and crashing into the wall. Holy cow. As Boyer made a bid to touch them all. So 2 outs. Fantastic play by Paul Blair. Sergeant Jamie is at the ballpark football as well. That'll bring up Bill Moose Scarin. Bases empty, 2 away. The pitch to the Moose. And he strikes out. Bill Moose Scarin, I forgot to tell you, the season they're using for him, 1960. Bottom of the second, no score here at Memorial Stadium. Due up for the Orioles, Brand, Powell, and Bowens. Jackie Brand in right field today. 1961 season for Brand. 297, 16 homers, 72 ribbies. Boog Powell on deck. Ford's ready to work. He deals to Brand. And that's a base hit to right center field. Brand takes a wide turn. He thinks about it, but he does not challenge the arm of Maris. So Brand's at first, held on by Bill Moose Scarin. And here comes a left-handed power-hitting first baseman, Boog Powell. And boy, does he love barbecue. Season for Boog Powell, 1969. 304, 37 homers, 121 ribbies. Yanks open to turn 2. Howard sets the target, the pitch to Powell. Ground ball up the middle. Ford snares it, throws to Richardson. Quick pivot to Scarin. And it's the pitcher's best friend. 1-4-3. A double play. Bases are empty. 2 outs for Sam Bowens. Bowens is out and left. Bowens, season of choice, 1964. 263, 22 home runs, and he drove in 71 runners. The catcher, Gus Trinados, on deck. Bowens ready to grip and rip. Ford with the high leg kick and the pitch. Fly ball, Mantle in center, moving to his right, makes the catch, and the side is retired. As Sergeant Jamie said, Boogs, pit beef. Yes. Top of the third, due up for the Yankees, Whitey Ford. And the season they're using for Whitey, I forgot to give you his wins and stuff, but they're using 1961. So let's give you the Orioles defense, which I promised in the top of the second. We'll now give it to you in the top of the third. Behind the plate, Gus Trinados, 6 range, 8 arm. McNally's in 7 range defensively on the mound. Brooks Robinson, the human vacuum cleaner's at 10 range at third. Belanger's at 10 at short. Davy Johnson's at 10 at second. And Boog Powell, no slouch, above average. He's a 6 at first. Bowens, 4 range in left with a 6 arm. Blair, outstanding at center, 10 range, 8 arm. And Brand, 3 range, 4 arm. The pitch from McNally to his counterpart Ford. And that's a base hit to right. Whitey Ford smacks that ball to right field. And he's on. Top of the order, Bobby Richardson. He's 0 for 1. Now can Belanger and Johnson turn the double play ball? McNally, we're going to have Powell play behind Ford. We dare him to steal. The pitch to Richardson. Ground ball, Johnson. Johnson flips to Belanger. Fires to Powell. Richardson racing down the line. Is it 2? No! Bobby Richardson beats out the double play ball. The slow hit ball to Johnson really aided Bobby there. 1 out, 1 on for Hector Lopez. Lopez 0 for 1. Again, Powell will play behind Richardson. McNally sets and deals. And he strikes out Lopez, who's now 0 for 2. But here comes Mickey Mantle. He's 1 for 1. Line to single to left. Again, Powell will play behind Richardson. Trinados goes through the signs. McNally nods his head. He rocks and deals. Maris sends that ball to center field. Blair ranging to his left, and the inning is over. Good job by McNally. The pitcher duel continues here at Memorial Stadium between Whitey Ford and Dave McNally. Whitey Ford 25-4 in his season of choice with a 3.21 ERA. So it's going to be Trinados, McNally, and Belanger. Gus Trinados, the catcher, 1961 season of choice. 244, 17 homers, 63 ribbies. McNally on deck. Howard sets the target for his counterpart. The pitch from Ford. Fly ball, left field line, and foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We do it again. Ford looks in. He's ready. He rocks and deals. Fly ball, left field. Lopez at the track, 1 away. And that brings up Dave McNally. McNally's season of choice, 1968. Where he went 22-10 with a 1.95. You'd have to say the Yankees are odds-on to win the decade of the 60s. I mean, the Orioles have some good pitching here. That's in the American League, of course. Belanger on deck. Ford deals to McNally. McNally gets a piece of it, and he's going to fly out to right. Maris makes the catch. 2 down, top of the order, Mark Belanger. Belanger's going for the drag bunt. He's 0 for 1. He drops a beauty. Howard lets it roll foul. Smartly so by Elston Howard. 0-2 count. Belanger chokes up on the bat a bit. Davy Johnson on deck. Ford peers in at Howard. Here's the pitch homeward bound. Belanger sends that ball to deep center. Mantle is there. So Belanger puts a little pop in it, but it's out number 3. Top of the 4th. We're still scoreless here at Memorial Stadium. Sergeant Jamie asks, is Frank Robinson with the Reds? I do believe. I haven't checked out the Reds yet. I do believe he's with the Reds. If he's not with the Orioles, he's going to be with the Reds. So for the Yankees, it's Howard, Tresh, and Maris. Howard's 1 for 1. Singled. The pitch to Elston. And he's 2 for 2 as he smacks that ball to right. Brand throws it back into Davy Johnson. Powell will not hold on Elston Howard. He'll play behind him for more range. And here's Tom Tresh, who's 0 for 1. Again, Orioles hoping to turn 2. McNally's going to come aggressive. And that's a fly ball. Deep left. Bowen's back. And he makes the... Oh, no, he doesn't. It's off the wall. Howard's going to score all the way from first. As the throw is cut off by Brooks Robinson. McNally challenged Tresh. And Tresh nearly hit it out of Memorial Stadium. So it's 1-0 Yankees. We're hoping to jam him, get a double play ball or a pop-up. Here's Roger Maris. He's 0 for 1. Lefty-lefty matchup. McNally has given up the first run of the game. Pitch homeward bound to Maris. And he strikes him out. Maris 0 for 2. Again, Maris struggled in 61 against left-handed pitching. 232 batting average. So 1 out. Trish still in scoring position at second. 1-0 Yankees thanks to Trish's double. And here comes Cleet Boyer, who's 0 for 1. Trinados sets the target, the pitch to Boyer. And he strikes him out. So McNally coming back with a fury after giving up the single and the double. 2 outs. Tresh will be off on contact. And here comes Bill Moose Skowron, who's 0 for 1. Ford is on deck. Ford has singled, but they're going to intentionally walk Bill Moose Skowron. They'll take their shot with Whitey Ford. Here's the pitch to Ford. And he walks. Oh, my Lord. McNally and Trinados want to know where that pitch was, but now the bases are juiced. And McNally and the O's are in quite a pickle here. Bobby Richardson's 0 for 2, and he's looking for revenge. Richardson digs in that right-hander's batter's box. 1-0 Yankees, thanks to the double by Tresh. He's at third. Skowron's at second. Ford's at first. The pitch to Bobby Richardson. Richardson, fly ball. Blair makes the catch, and the side is retired. Oh, boy, the Yankees strike first, and there are a lot of anxious moments there for the O's, and they're lucky to get out of the top of the fourth with just one. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 1-0 New York. Due up for Baltimore. Davey Johnson, Paul Blair, and Brooks Robinson. If anyone gets on, Brand. Johnson is 1 for 1. He's singled to left. Whitey Ford, throwing a 2-hit shutout so far. Rocks and deals to Johnson. Davey swings. Fly ball, Mantle in center, makes the grab, 1 down. Paul Blair's 0 for 1. Drag bunt attempt for Blair. And that's a beauty! Oh, he caught them napping. The number 3 batter just dropped down a beautiful bunt, and that is a base hit. Tying run at first in the speedy Paul Blair as they play charge here in Baltimore. Skowron will hold him on. Here comes Brooks Robinson. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to shallow right. He got jammed in that first at-bat. If Brooks goes bippity-boppity-boom, the Orioles will have a 2-1 lead. Ford peeks to first, now looks in at the plate, nods his head, the leg kick and the pitch. Oh, what a nice move. A slide step, actually, to first. Blair gets back, shortens up his lead a bit. Now the pitch homeward bound. Robin, oh, they're throwing behind Blair, and he again gets back. Whoa. Howard whipped it down to Skowron, who applied the tag. Blair now increases his lead a bit, daring them to throw over. 1 ball, no strikes to Brooksy. Ford deals to the plate. Fly ball deep center. Mantle at the wall makes the catch as he drifted to his right. Retreating back to first is Blair. Appa Bryan's at the ballpark. Check out that wonderful channel. He says, "Hi everyone, I can really use a good dose of Al Red Sox fan baseball right now." Well, we're going to give it to you, my friend. That brings up Jackie Brand. He's 1 for 1. He has a single. The pitch to Jackie. Again, that quick slide step. They're really working on Blair. Blair's not going anywhere, my friends. Pitch homeward bound. Brand. Mantle on the move. Left center field, and he bangs into the wall and makes the catch. The bunt base hit doesn't hurt. We go to the top of the 5th. 1-0 Yankees. Pitching duel continues. McNally back up on the bump. 74 pitches, good for 125. He will face Lopez, Mantle, and Howard. Lopez is 0 for 2. Right-handed stick. Trinados wiggles the fingers. McNally quickly nods his head. Arms down to his chest, the leg kick and the pitch. And Lopez goes down a swinging. Fooled badly on the breaking pitch. 1 out, no one on for Mickey Mantle. Mantle's 1 for 2. He is singled and flown out. The pitch to the Mick. And he rips a shot, and it is gone as it sneaks in. The foul pole, fair territory. Bowen's complaining, but that's a fair ball, and it's 2-0 Yankees as Mickey Mantle strikes, and strikes hard. Here is the replay. Bowen's complaining that he thought it was foul, but it wraps around the pole. 2-0 Yankees as the wind is blowing out to left center field, but Mantle hit it down the line. So 2-0 Yankees. Elston Howard's 2 for 2. He has 2 singles. The pitch to the Yankee catcher. Fly ball, right, Brand camping, and that's out number 2. Tom Tresh 1 for 2. His last at-bat, he doubled in the Yankees' first run. As Appa Bryan says, "Let's go, Mick!" Oh, Mick's hit the snot out of that ball. McNally looks in. The windup and the pitch to Tom Tresh. Tresh with another hit. This time he singles to right, past Davey Johnson. Now bring up Roger Maris. He's 0 for 2. He's flown out to deep right center and struck out. 2-0 Yankees. Powell will play behind Tresh. Lefty-lefty matchup. Will McNally go with the soft stuff? Tornado sets up outside. Maris reach for it, and he'll fly out to Brand, and the side is retired. Good job by Tornados and McNally to get Roger Maris. But the Yankees put up another digit on the home run by Mickey Mantle. Bottom of the fifth, 2-0 Yankees. Due up for the Orioles, Powell, Bowens, and Tornados to face Whitey Ford, who's thrown a 3-hit shutout so far through 4. The pitch to Boog, who's 0 for 1. Powell, fly ball, right center, Mantle, 1 out. That brings up Sam Bowens. He's 0 for 1. Let's see what Big Sam can do. 22 homers. Ford shakes off Howard. The windup and the pitch. Bowens rips a shot. Takes a wide turn. He's digging for second. The throw to Richardson. Pop-up slide. Not in time. So Bowens is at second. Orioles threatening to put a run on the board here. Here's the catcher, Gus Tornados. He's 0 for 1. McNally on deck. Let's see if they pitch carefully to Tornados. 2-0 New York. The pitch to the O's catcher. Ground ball to Boyer. Boyer. They've got Bowens in a pickle, and they get him out as Richardson makes the tag. Oh, boy. No, they don't get him out. As Boyer somehow evades the tag of Bobby Richardson and slides safely back into second. Oh, my Lord, is that a wild play? Trish and the Yankee dugout screaming that Bowens went out of the baseline. But the man in blue says, no, let's watch that wild play over. The ball's hit to Boyer. Bowens makes the cardinal sin. Ball hit to the left side. He tries to advance to third. Somehow he evades the tag of Bobby Richardson, who is still barking at the umpire, and gets back safely to second. So what should have been 2 outs is 1 out. Bowens still at second. Tornados at first. Again, the cardinal sin. Ball hit to the left side, and Bowens went. And here's Dave McNally. Well, we're not taking McNally out. In the bottom of the fifth, had it been later in the game, we would pinch hit. And McNally's going to lay the sack down. It's a pretty good bunt. Howard goes to first. Richardson covers on the wheel play. 2 outs. Bowens finally gets to third. And Tornados, a very slow-footed, lead-footed, poop-in-his-pants-running catcher, is at second. And Richardson again barks at the men in blue when he was covering first base. So it's up to Pittsfield, Massachusetts native Mark Belanger. He's 0 for 2. Ford takes a deep breath. Can Belanger come up with a big hit? Pitch homeward bound. Belanger, ground ball to Skowron. Skowron waves off Ford, races to the bag, steps on it, and the side is retired. So once again, the Orioles threaten it but do not score, and the Yankees are still barking at the umpires for what they think was a horrific call on Bowens. Top of the sixth, due up for the Yankees, Boyer, Skowron, and Ford at the ballpark. We have Tribes Fan 879. Check out that wonderful channel. And let me just say about the return of baseball, the Boston Red Sox pitching staff is god-awful. Their season could be done by the end of the first month of baseball. They have the Mets, they have the Yankees, they have the Blue Jays, and then back to the Yankees. And Tampa's mixed in there too. They could be all over for the Red Sox. But maybe they'll surprise me. All right, here's Clete Boyer. He's 0 for 2. McNally looking strong. Down 2-0. The pitch to Boyer. Boyer Fly ball in the corner. Bowens makes the catch. 1 down. That brings up Bill Moose Skowring. He's 0 for 1. He struck out and then was intentionally walked. The pitch to the Moose. Skowring pops it up foul territory. Powell. Lots of room here at Memorial Stadium. Will it reach the stands? I think Powell. No, it reaches the stands. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We do it again. Trinados goes through the signs. McNally's ready to work. He deals to Skowron. And he strikes him out. So 2 outs, base is empty. Whitey Ford has singled and walked, looking to get on base for a 3rd time. McNally trying to retire his counterpart for the 1st time. The pitch to Ford. And he does. He strikes him out as Ford swings and hits nothing but air. Bottom of the 6th, the Yankees are up 2-0. Due up for the Orioles. Their bats have to come alive like with the sound of music. Johnson, Blair, and Robinson. If anyone gets on, Brand. Davey Johnson 1 for 2. A single and a flyout. Blair on deck. Howard sets up inside. The pitch to Davey Johnson. Fly ball right field. Maris moving towards the corner. And he'll make the grab. 1 away. So here's Blair. Blair 1 for 2. He flew out to shallow right center and dropped a beautiful bunt base hit. He's going to try it again. Oh my Lord, he has done it again. Paul Blair says if you want to play back, we need base runners. That's old school baseball, my friends. So Blair with his 2nd bunt base hit. Did you see the shifts they had in the games yesterday? I mean, I was only watching the Red Sox. Good God. For both teams, the Red Sox had Devers past shortstop. The 3rd baseline is wide open. If Chris Davis, who is one of the worst ball players you'll ever see, he got doubled up on a fly ball to left. He is an awful baseball player. But anyway, he ended up hitting a double. But my point is, for both teams, the Orioles and the Red Sox, when they went into these outrageous shifts against left-handed batters, you could literally, if whoever was at the plate actually knew how to bunt the ball past the pitcher, you have a base hit. And again, I get it. The pitcher's not throwing. He's going to try to force you to pull the ball because that's what you want to do. So he's going to give you a pitch inside. But my God, the shifts, were the shifts ridiculous? I know in the Red Sox-Orioles series, I've seen shifts, but not like, holy cow. I mean, Devers was way away from 3rd base. He wasn't even at shortstop. But no one knows how to bunt anymore, so it doesn't matter. Skowron holding on. Blair tying run comes to the plate in the human vacuum cleaner. Brooks Robinson. Brooks, he's 0 for 2. He's flown out twice, once deep. Ford picks up the sign. Robinson, ground ball. Richardson, quick turn. Tresh pivots, fires. Robinson racing down the line. Skowron with the stretch. And Robinson keeps the inning alive. As Skowron made the good stretch, and he barks at the man in blue. They thought they had 2. And here's Jackie Brand. Yeah, Chris Davis, again, I have nothing personal against him, but the ball was hit to left. It's a fly ball out. He's at 2nd base. He's running around 3rd base like he thought. He is horrible. He is a horrible baseball player. When he hit the double, he thought it was a homer. He really didn't. I mean, he was only going to get a double, but the point is, he just stood. He was lucky to get the 2nd. And then, when he gets doubled up on his horrible base running, you know what he's talking about, the 3rd base coach? You could read his lips. He goes, I thought when I hit my ball, it was out. He is a horrible baseball player. Again, maybe he's probably a nice person. He's not bad defensive. He's just a horrible baseball. He's horrible. Who would you rather have, Dave Kingman or Davis? I take Dave Kingman. Here's the pitch to Brand, 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. Tresh. Oh, no! It gets by Tresh. Richardson has it and races to the bag and steps on it, and the inning is over. Wow, what a play by Bobby Richardson. The ball got by the shortstop Tresh. It took a weird hop, and you're thinking that's in center field, and to the moans or groans of the O's fans, Bobby Richardson snares the ball quickly, pivots, and races to the bag for the out. Here's the reap. That is wild. Brand, that ball gets by Tresh, and it's Richardson who somehow extends his glove hand and gets to it, and then the amazing thing, to reverse direction and get to the second base bag for the force out that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and Ford tips his cap to his second baseman. It's 2-0 Yankees. Rob RJL 518 says Dave Kingman by far. Oh, absolutely. Sergeant Jamie Kong. Again, Kingman had his up years, his down years. He could play defensively first and left. I think early on he played a little third. I could be wrong there. Was not a bad defensive player. And he could occasionally hit 260. I remember he hit 286 one year. I don't know if that was with the Cubs. And again, I'm not saying Dave Kingman's I'm just making a comparison with two guys who strike out a lot, and there's plenty of guys who strike out a lot. That's the first guy who popped in my head was Dave Kingman. Due up for the Yankees, top of the order, Richardson, Lopez, and Mantle. McNally, 104 pitches. He's got to keep it a 2-0 deficit. Richardson's 0 for 3, but he's been quite good with the glove. The pitch to Bobby. Richardson rips a shot to Powell, whose cat-like quickness snares it. A little smile on Powell's face. 1 away. And here's Hector Lopez, 0 for 3. McNally works quickly to Lopez, trying to stay in the groove, but Lopez jumps all over that pitch, and he singles the left. Lopez is now 1 for 4. That was a flat slider. So 1 out, 1 on. Powell will play behind Lopez to get a better range. Here's Mickey Mantle. He's 2 for 3. Singled, flown deep to left, and then the next time he came up, he bashed it out of left. Just around the foul pole. Bowens complained. He thought it was foul, but the men in blue said it was fair. The pitch to the Mick. Mantle rips a shot to right. Lopez. Oh, Brand misplays it. Lopez is going to be waved all the way around, and by the time Brand corrals it in, throws it in, Mantle goes with a pop-up slide to third. Oh, no. That could be the final nail in the coffin of the Orioles. An unearned run. On the Brand error, it's now 3-0 New York. That brings up Howard. Top of the 7th. Infield will move in. The pitch to Howard. And that's a base hit past the draw and in infield. Mantle trots in. 4-0 Yankees. This Yankee team is tough. Here's Tresh, 2 for 3. He's doubled in a run. Again, Powell's going to play behind Howard. They're hoping for the double play ball that ends this inning. And that Brand error on the base hit really hurt. The pitch to Tom Tresh. Trinados wants to make sure he and McNally are on the same page. They go inside, and Tresh just rips that ball down the line. That's extra bases. Will they wave Howard? No. They put the stop sign on Elston Howard. Tresh having a big day. Another double for Tommy. So second and third, 4-0. Here's Maris. The pitch to Maris, infield normal. Maris, fly ball to Brand. Brand lining himself up for a throw to the plate. He makes the catch. Here's the throw to the plate. Howard tagging. Trinado safe as Howard is able to go in with an aggressive slide and score the run. 5-0 Yankees. Tresh went to third on the throw to the plate. The pitch to Clete Boyer, 0 for 3. Boyer, fly ball to Brand. And he makes the catch, and he gets a mock cheer from the O's fans here at Memorial Stadium. But the Yankees strike for 3, aided by the error in right by Brand. It is 5-0, and the way Whitey Ford is pitching this game is probably as good as gold. He's throwing a 5-hit shutout, bottom of the 7th. Powell, Bowens, and Trinados at the due up for the O's. Powell's at the plate, 0 for 2. pitch to Boog. And he strikes out 0 for 3. Here's Sam Bowen's 1 for 2. Let's see if Sam can get on. Howard sets up in tight. Ford kicks and deals. And he strikes him out. Whitey, Ford, back-to-back Ks. Those are the first 2 strikeouts for Whitey. 2 outs, base is empty for Trinados. He's 0 for 2. Can Gus give it a big hee-haw and knock it out of the ballpark? Do you guys remember Gus the Kicking Mule, the Disney movie? Ford rocks and deals. And he strikes him out! So Ford gets his first 3 strikeouts by striking out the side in the bottom of the 7th. Yankees are firing on all cylinders. 5-0 New York. We go to the top of the 8th. McNally will try to get through this inning. He'll face Skowron, Ford in the top of the order. Bobby Richardson, the Moose, 0 for 2. Skowron now 1 for 3. He sends that down the line. Powell couldn't make the play. And Skowron goes sliding safely into second. I would assume Ford is bunting. And he drops it down. Trinados. Oh, Trinados throws the third, and Robinson applies the tag. What a play by Gus Trinados. Erasing Bill Moose Skowron as Trinados pounced on it. Bare hand quickly flipped to Robinson, and they just get the Moose. So Ford's at first, 1 out for Bobby Richardson, who's 0 for 4. They're going to play behind Ford. McNally, the windup and the pitch. And there's a shot that splits Bowens and Blair. It's going to be extra bases, and Ford is held up at third. McNally, now a little fatigued. I'm going to give him one more batter. Lopez 1 for 4. And Lopez grounds it up the middle and through. Richardson's held up. Ford scores 6-0. And the wheels have come off the bus for McNally. The O's will go to the pen. And Billy Hofit will come in to try to just get him through this inning. He pitches, he's a lefty, pitches pretty well against lefties or righties. Looks like he's an emergency starter also. So here comes Billy Hofit, I think. And the season they're using for Billy, 1961. 7-4 with 3 saves, 2.02 ERA. Again, Powell plays behind Lopez. The pitch to Mickey Mantle. Mickey 3 for 4. He's singled, flown out deep to left, hit a solo homer, and then tripled. The pitch to the Mick. Fly ball. Bowen's coming in. Will they tag Richardson? Richardson goes back, and he's going to tag up, and Mantle has another ribby. 7-0 Yankees. 2 outs. Lopez at first. Orioles fans starting to leave Memorial Stadium. Howard's 3 for 4. The pitch to the Yankee catcher. There, and he's 4 for 5. Base hit to left. Lopez goes first to third. Hof not having success here. Tom Tresh 3 for 4. They're going to go aggressive inside to Tresh. And he's jammed. Ground ball to Powell. Powell ranging to his right. Backhands it. Flips to Hof, who steps on the bag. And the side is retired. But the Yankees continue to do damage by putting a 2 spot up in the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 7-0 New York. They've blown the doors off this game. A pinch hitter for Billy Hof now. It's Ford looking for the complete game shutout. Cruising along, 89 pitches, good for 120. And we're going to go with Bob Johnson. Will pinch hit. Bob Johnson, season of choice that they're using, 1963. Johnson, 295, 8 homers, 32 ribbies. Belanger on deck. Ford's ready to work. Howard sets the target. The pitch to Bob Johnson. And Johnson walks. And we'll be back in a moment. Phone delay. And we are back from phone delay. Thank you for your patience. Alright, let's see where we are here. So Johnson's at first, and here comes Mark Belanger. No outs, 7-0 Yankees. Belanger's 0 for 3. Ford deals to Belanger. Belanger grounds it to Tresh. Tresh makes the diving stop from his knees. He throws to Richardson. The pivot to Skowron. What a beautiful double play by the Yankees. 6-4 to 3. It doesn't get any better than this. This 60s decade Yankees team is going to be tough. Wow, let's watch that over. Tresh to Richardson to Skowron. Diving stop by Tresh from his knees. He throws to Richardson, quickly pivots and fires to the Moose. And there are 2 down. Here's Davey Johnson, 1 for 3. Blair on deck. The pitch to Davey. And Johnson, fly ball. Mantle moving to his left. He's there, and the side is retired. That Davey was my homage to Davey and Goliath. Orioles will go with another pitcher now. Really don't want to use too good of a pitcher here. Again, I'm just playing the home team now and then. I'll be playing a lot of the Mets and pretty much all the Red Sox games. We're going to go with Wes Stock. And Roger Maris is very happy to see Whitey Ford leave the ballgame as he was 0 for 3. So it's Maris, Boyer, and Skowron to face Wes Stock. He'll have to take stock of this situation. 1961 season for Wes Stock. 5-0 with 3 saves, 3.01 ERA. The pitch to Maris. And Maris knocks it back to Stock, who throws to Powell, 1 down. Oh, Tribes fan has a good Davey. He says Davey, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. Billy Joel, the Piano Man. You are correct. Boyer's 0 for 4. The pitch to Cleat. Boyer grounds it to Belanger. Belanger fires to Powell. 2 down. So Stock so far has taken stock of the situation. 7-0 Yankees. Few fans left here at Memorial Stadium. And here's Bill Moose Skowron. He's 1 for 3. His 1 hit, his last at-bat, a double in the 8th. He struck out twice and was intentionally walked. Trinado sets up in tight. Stock kicks and fires. Ground ball. Belanger has it near the bag. The shortstop fires to first. And 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. A mock cheer goes up for the few fans left at Memorial Stadium. Bottom of the 9th, 7-0 New York. It'll be Blair, Robinson, and Brand. Blair, 2 for 3, 2 bunt base hits. Can he get a third one? Nope. Howard lets it go foul. 0-2 count. Ford looking for the complete game shutout. Rocks and deals. And Blair grounds it. Tresh behind the bag at second. Fires a Skowron. And that is 1 away. Yankees flashing the leather today. 1 out, base is empty for Brooksy Robinson. Robinson's 0 for 3. Howard goes through the signs. A calm nod of the head by Whitey Ford. The leg kick and the pitch. Robinson, fly ball, deep left. Lopez in front of the wall, and he'll make the catch. 2 down. The O's are down to their final out, and it's Jackie Brand. He's 1 for 3. The pitch to Jackie. Fly ball to Mantle in center. Mantle ranging to his left. Ball game over. The Yankees win 7-0 on opening day for the 60s decade teams. And we'll give you the stat package in a moment. The stat package should be up. Whitey Ford gets the win on opening day. He's 1-0. 9 innings, 5 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Those Ks came when he struck out the side. I believe that was the bottom of the 8th when he struck out the side. McNally goes 0-1. He was pitching pretty good until the 7th. And everything came apart. 7 1/3 innings, 14 hits, 7 runs. I guess they're all earned. I didn't think there'd be. There was an error in right, but the scorer says they're all earned. My faux pas. Gave up a home run to Mantle, walked 2, struck out 7. Holt pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up a hit, and Stock pitched a clean top of the ninth. Let's go to the batting. Bobby Richardson 1 for 5 with a run scored. He had a double. Lopez 2 for 5 with a run scored. He had a ribby and struck out twice. Mickey Mantle 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, 3 runs knocked in, a triple and a homer. He was a double away from the cycle. Howard was 4 for 5, 2 runs scored and a ribby. Tresh was 3 for 5. He knocked in a run and had 2 doubles. Maris, who we dropped down in the lineup because against a left-handed pitcher, 0 for 4. He had a sac fly for a ribby, and he struck out. I believe it was a sac fly for a ribby. Boyer was 0 for 5 with a K. Skowron 1 for 4 with a walk and 2 strikeouts and a double. And Whitey Ford 1 for 3 with a run scored. He walked and struck out. The Yankees in a 7-0 victory, 40 at-bats, 7 runs, 15 hits, 7 RBI, 2 walks, 7 Ks, 4 doubles, a triple, and a home run. So as a team, they hit for the cycle. The Orioles could only muster 5 hits off Whitey Ford. Belanger was 0 for 4. Davey Johnson 1 for 4. Paul Blair 2 for 4 with 2 bunt base hits. Brooks Robinson 0 for 4. Brand 1 for 4. Powell 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Bowens 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Trinados 0 for 3 with a strikeout. McNally 0 for 1. Huft, Johnson, and Stock pitched, did not hit. The Orioles in a 7-0 defeat, 30 at-bats, 5 hits, no runners knocked in, 1 walk, 3 Ks, and they had a double. A horrific start for Baltimore, but there's plenty of more games left. Player of the game, I'm going to think Whitey Ford, and it is. It's Whitey Ford, player of the game. The Yankees turned 2 double plays. Yankees left 10 runners on base. The Orioles left 5. The recap, well, we just saw it, but we'll quickly go through it. Yankees, in the 4th, got the first run of the game. They sent 7 batters, not bladders, batters to the plate. Orioles wish they sent bladders. 2 hits, 2 walks, and the Orioles and McNally got out of it cheap, as only the Tresh double knocked in Howard 1-0. But the Yankees would score again in the 5th. 1 run on 2 hits. Mickey Mantle hit a solo homer, 2-0. Then the Yankees were back at it in the 7th and the 8th. In the 7th, Yankees would score 3 runs on 7 hits. 3 runs on 4 hits. They sent 7 batters to plate. Mantle tripled, knocking in Lopez. Howard singled, knocking in Mantle. And Maris had the sac fly. 5-0 New York. In the 8th, the Yankees put 2 more on the board. Lopez singled, scoring Ford. Mickey Mantle hit a sac fly for his 3rd ribby. 7-0, and that's how the ball game would end. Ford the winner, McNally the loser. Howard 4 for 5 with 2 runs scored. Mickey Mantle 3 for 4, triple, a homer, 3 ribbies, and 2 runs scored. Tom Tresh 3 for 5 with 2 doubles. So, for the Yankees fans out there, the Yankees win! Hope you enjoyed it. And I think we'll come back with the Phillies and the Pirates next. Thank you for your time. Stay smart. Be safe. God bless. You know it's coming. Peace! Yankees win 7-0 opening day. 60s decade baseball.